Recording in progress.
Um, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, quite good. I had a bit of a busy week and then I got really tired, but I'm okay now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I'm
Yeah,
just
I've got this oh no, sorry, you go.
no, you go.
I got this job I told you about that's like teaching kids how to be buzzy, basically.
Yeah.
Which as it's going on, I'm getting like a lot more excited about
Hmm.
because it's getting close. But the school like opened this week, like for the first time. So they had a little like ribbon
Oh,
cutting ceremony and shit.
yeah.
So I went down. It's in a different city, so I went there for
All
that.
right. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. What are you up to?
Yeah, I've just been recovering from a chest infection.
Love
Um,
that.
and like my my ribs are fractured from coughing so much.
What is that even possible?
Yeah,
Fractured.
yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. Yeah. So I've just been dealing with that and like I moved house recently. This is my new
Yeah,
room.
it looks new.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm.
What have you been working on?
Just stuff for Wix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you finish that 660 thing too?
They never got back to me actually, because I think with
What?
like crypto and everything crashing, that they like gave up on it.
What? But I
Yeah.
don't think NFTs have crashed.
Yeah, I think they have. I think they're just like not the thing to do anymore.
Oh, really? That was quick.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I like saw this video that was like NFTs are all right, but the next thing is going to be this other thing, which is like NFTs, but you can't trade them. Like you once you receive it, you have to keep it forever. Can't remember what it's called,
Oh, okay.
but I don't see how there's much profit in that.
Hmm.
Because like who? I mean, like it seems useful for things like for like identification of things like qualifications or like whatever, but like I don't see how it's like profitable if you can't sell it. Or if you can only
No,
if whoever buys it can't sell it.
I don't get it at all.
Nah. Everyone's always trying to say that this is the next thing and shit, and like no one actually
Hmm.
knows.
Hmm. Hmm. Um,
Yeah.
what have you been watching?
I haven't really been watching much. I've been reading quite a lot.
Hmm.
I'm still reading Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Did I talk about that?
No, I don't think so.
Um there's an anime too, but it stops part way through, but there's like a whole bunch
Mm.
of books. Like it's not manga, it's like light novel. But
Yeah.
it's like a super far future where like the environment's destroyed and all the countries are like have moved to like big ships, airships that like circle around the airspace of Japan.
That sounds amazing.
It's real buzzy, yeah. And like the anime's like kind of silly, but the book's actually
Yeah.
kind of like a serious sci-fi. And it actually has some
Mm.
like quite like political takes on everyone's moved into Japan's airspace. So there's this kind of like political tension about like everyone being there and kind of like invading slash colonizing Japan in a sense.
Hmm.
But then there's like also like random beings from other planets, and like maybe there's some kind of like blurring between what's virtual and what's physical as well. Like they talk
Right.
about the like kind of God's realm, but
Ooh.
then there's like this kind of like there's these like techniques where you can um like borrow the power of like some gods that you kind of like have a contract with or some shit.
Mm.
And I haven't got to any battles yet, but like
Right.
I know there are battles later on because I watched the anime. but they like do these techniques, but they're kind of digital, like a projection kind of thing comes up and it looks quite digital, but then it's like this kind of like spiritual / magic kind of thing too.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, I would recommend the anime too, actually. It's visually really
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and
Check
like
it
it's
out.
really, because it's so far in the future and there's so much going on, it's like kind of like mad as well, which is cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, how about you?
I finished where Berserk has ended.
Oh
Um,
yeah, don't tell me anything.
yeah.
Don't talk about it.
And I'm halfway through Akira #1, which is
Oh,
just like the first. Sorry, it's just like the movie is the first book.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be like a bad remake of that sometime soon, eh?
I thought Taika Waititi was making it with a whole Japanese cast.
What? Awesome.
Yeah.
That actually sounds quite good.
Yeah.
I don't really love live action adaptations though, but
Mm,
you know, like they made the new Berserk and it's like all digital, but it's like not
yeah.
actually more story, I don't think. I haven't seen it.
No, it is more story because the fairies in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure about that.
Yeah. I've talked to 2 people recently who said that it's okay.
People say shit like
Definitely.
that though. Like people, I don't know, did you keep watching the Cowboy Bebop live action?
No, no.
Nah, you know. I'm sure some people said that was okay, but
It
I
just
did not
like
think it was okay.
I realized it totally fucks the mystery of the characters. Like the good thing about the anime is you don't know who these people are, really. You don't know their
Yeah,
backstory and it like slowly unfolds. Whereas with this, it was
yeah,
like here it is up front. And it was really like,
so American.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and like I don't know, making things into live action makes them a lot more like, you know, like the character is black now and he's Chinese now, and like
hmm,
I don't know, like it's kind of like the ambiguity gives a lot of, I don't know, like weight to things or something. Like,
yeah.
yeah. I actually didn't end up finishing Cowboy Bebop when I was watching it like last year or whatever.
No, neither.
I'm watching this I'm like chipping away at this Outlaw Star, which is kind of like Cowboy Bebop.
I've heard of that.
I think I might have talked about it in another episode,
Mm,
but it's like a mix between kind of like Cowboy Bebop and like a bit more like Gurren Lagann or something.
okay,
Like a little bit more like not strictly scientific shit going on. Like maybe
mm,
maybe borderline magic or energy kind of stuff.
right,
But there's kind of like an intergalactic or like a galactic. I don't know if it's an empire, but because I don't know who's running it, but there's like a lot of pirates and like kind of people like, well, outlaws
mm,
who are like doing whatever they want, whatever
okay,
they can get away with and shit. So
yeah,
there's like a lot of different planets and different contexts and shit, which is cool. But then there's like big kind of mafia kind of organizations that are like, you know, like Chinese, for example, and they use this kind of like Taoist, like martial arts
mm,
energy kind of shit. But maybe the main characters are like Japanese and they're kind of like the underdogs trying to like get some kind of revenge or some shit. But there's something deeper like brewing that hasn't come out yet. The character, like the
right,
main character, is still a bit of like a drop kick, but it's like he's
yeah,
gonna his hidden potential is gonna come out or something.
yeah,
It's pretty good, and the style's real like sloppy as well, which is kind of like
Oh yeah,
good.
cool.
Yeah, like it looked like it was drawn really fast.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I started Vandriad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's funny.
How far in are you?
I just watched one episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Does he end up on that women's ship in the first episode?
they get sucked into a vortex at the end,
Oh,
and then
who?
it's ambiguous. Yeah,
Who gets sucked into it?
him and a bunch of women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of a lot more unfolds out of it that is really cool and interesting.
mm.
Like way beyond the two planets, the men and women planets.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of like, yeah, that's like one element of like a way bigger
Mm.
galactic plot kind of, which is real cool, kind of like Good and Lagan as well.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
I love when stuff, what was that?
I'll stick with it.
Yeah. I like when stuff has that scope, like a kind of like universal scope, like not just
Yeah,
people
man.
doing their kind of like petty little scheme or whatever. Like
Yeah.
there's like someone's actually making like trying to act in regard to the whole universe or galaxy or whatever. It's wild.
It's rare that you find that in a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like Dune too, actually.
Yes. Yeah. Did you keep watching Dragon Ball Super?
Oh, I kept on it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I watched this Dragon Ball Z special that's like Trunks's backstory, like in the future.
Oh, okay.
And then I dropped off it. I can't.
Yeah.
Where did I get up to? I think they were fighting Frieza when I stopped.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It was like fine, but I was gonna have a whole spiel about Dragon Ball actually.
Okay.
But maybe we talked about it all last time or 2 times ago.
I don't know. We have, yeah.
Yeah, watching Dragon Ball Super just made me realize how much of a lack of mythology Dragon Ball has.
Yeah, you did mention that, yeah.
Yeah. And then looking back to the original Dragon Ball, which I still think was quite fun, and I rewatched a bit of recently.
Yeah.
Even at the very beginning, it was better than Dragon Ball Z, but it did kind of just lack a bit of like grounding, I think. Like it's kind of the like worst stereotype of battle anime being like just battles and battles and battles and no plot or no real kind of like point to there being characters or events or whatever.
Yeah.
No like emotional level to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it's still a classic and like everything else is like inspired by it and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, like One Piece and even like Naruto and shit, there's like a purpose. Like something's at stake, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also watched this movie. It's like the first ever documentary, maybe. So it was like 100 years ago or something. And like it's silent and it's about like Inuit people, like Eskimos.
Wow.
And it was actually fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like it's just like whatever they could get shots of on the camera. And then there's just like slides with text and like telling you basically what they're doing. And like classical music.
Whoa.
But it was so like kind of just eye-opening. Like there's such a stoic life. They're just like in the fucking snow like 100% of the time. They go around like make igloos and shit and like hunt seals and walrus and like and it's like just one family, but like there's bits where they like collaborate with other families or whatever, or tribes, I guess. But
Yeah.
and like it's just so like minimal. Like they just have like they've like got their furs and like their tools, like hunting and whatever tools, and then they just eat.
Mm.
They only eat meat. Like they only eat like meat and fat off like the animals that they kill and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not much to say about it. It's kind of like more of an experience or something.
Yeah, right. Oh wow.
And there's kind of nothing like that now that's so like raw. Like everything's so like constructed and everything's got so much like technique and I don't know. Everything's like cooked, you know?
You mean in terms of like film quality?
Yeah, like in terms of like documentary. But even like
Yeah.
even movies too, like movies have like got so much of like a formula that like there's not much like expression anymore in movies, you know? Like
Mm.
everything's I don't know if everything's been done, but like people get stuck in this like formula.
Yeah, aesthetics are not at the forefront.
Nah.
Mm.
We were actually talking about it this morning because we were like, should we go see a movie tomorrow? Because we both got the day free. And like
Yeah.
there's like either the blockbuster cinema or there's like an art cinema in town.
Mm.
And it's like everything at the blockbuster cinema is gonna have the same aesthetic, you know? Like you may as well just like flip a coin and go to one.
Yeah.
There's like Top Gun, Jurassic World, I don't know, like a few other action ones, and then like a few like Japanese drama, like love, romance, or rom
Hmm.
com or some shit.
Yeah.
We're kind of just like, nah.
Mm. Mm.
Like don't you think aesthetic is quite important?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of like, I don't know, examples. Like Yellow Submarine comes to mind for some reason.
What's that?
That animated Beatles movie, Yellow
Oh yeah,
Submarine. Yeah.
was that ages ago?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking of examples of movies where like the aesthetic is like really well considered, like it's put at the forefront.
Yeah, like all the
Yeah.
movies I was really into when I was really into movies were like that. You know, like Greg
Mm.
Araki shit.
Like
Like
what?
Greg Araki, he made like Doom Generation and like
Oh,
he's got and Nowhere. Not it's kind of like quite underground independent film. But he made this one called
right.
Mysterious Skin too, which is
Oh yeah,
like
I've seen that.
based on a book and it's a bit more like normal. And
Yeah.
he's queer, so it's like a lot of like queer and like underground queer radical, a lot of nihilism and shit was real cool. But
Mm.
like real bright colors and like quite trashy style.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Mysterious Skin is a pretty powerful movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I'd be keen to
There's other
check.
ones that are not so like artistic in that sense. They're like they're
Yeah, right.
arty, but they're not like they're a bit more like garish and like they're fucking cool though.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
They're kind of like Takashi Miike.
Who's that?
What? You know him. He made like Visitor Q and like Gozu and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that.
Like super rough and like colorful and like buzzy lighting and shit.
Mm.
Have you seen that you've seen Donnie Darko, right?
Mm.
Have you seen the other movie by the same director?
I don't think so.
Southland Tales.
No.
That's real buzzy and cool.
Okay.
It's like it's got some trippy like time travel stuff and like the characters are like the actors are like The Rock, what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker? No, the other one. Sarah Michelle Gellar
Mm.
and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
But it's like this real like poppy kind of like choppy kind of art movie. But it's
Okay.
like set in the future in like I think in LA, but maybe LA's been split into like two parts for some like political thing, and then it's something about like the Air Force like doing experiments with like time travel or some shit. It's so buzzy. And
Yeah.
The Rock's character has no memory and he's been kind of like manipulated by Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Right.
who's a porn star. She's like a famous porn star, but she's become kind of like a political figure.
Mm.
Recommend. That's kind of my zone.
Should we do a news section?
Yeah. Have you got news?
Well, Berserk is coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big. It's like it never left.
Mm.
It's probably coming back sooner than a lot of the breaks he took during it when he was alive.
Yeah, they're gonna keep it consistent. So it's like a, I don't know, monthly thing or whatever.
How much longer has it got in it?
I think a few more volumes.
Cool.
Yeah. And so volume 41 comes out in October, and that's the last piece Miota made.
Okay.
Yeah. And I watched this thing on YouTube that was like the guy taking it over is his like childhood best friend who he based Griffith on.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
That's got to have some like fucking like head fuck kind of shit in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So they got a bit of like a real life homoerotic kind of thing going on, maybe.
He is like another mangaka and they were like rivals and friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
What has he written?
I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe people will find out now.
Hmm?
Maybe people will find out about him now.
What do you mean?
Like maybe he'll have a bit more of like a boom now if he's like taking over Berserk.
Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man has a trailer.
Oh, for anime?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Also, I reckon there's like just going back another step.
Yeah.
I reckon there's a possibility that this guy just made it up about knowing about the actual ending. And like is just doing it for the press.
Yeah.
Lol. I mean, I'm for that, you know, I don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, Chainsaw Man looks cool.
Yeah, have you read that? Have you read
No,
any of that?
nah. I didn't know like the chainsaw came out of his face.
Oh no, I don't know that either.
It's like, yeah, it comes out of his skull. It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've like heard of it, but I haven't really been drawn to it. TBH.
Mm. Mm.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh yeah, news.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm really not good at the news part. It's
Yeah.
really not my game.
All right.
But Bleach is coming back as well.
In a movie, right? Oh no.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't imagine why either.
Money.
It was like it was pretty well finished at the end, but
Yeah.
I like it. So I'm for it, you know.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something?
About news?
No, you were like, hey,
No.
okay.
Didn't I just say the thing about Bleach is coming back? Was that what I was talking about? Was it before that?
Yeah.
Um oh no, yeah. Isn't Dorohedoro's not finished, eh?
No.
Or was that when's that happening?
It's coming out this year sometime.
Fucking I'm sick of this like new like scheduling style where everything has like a short run and then you have to wait forever until the like
Yeah.
movie or the what's it called? The what are they called when they do like another one off?
Hmm? Like an OVA.
Yeah, OVA, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but it was also annoying when they just dragged it out until the manga was finished and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, like Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, no.
Oh, it's pretty cool. But they're
Yeah.
doing the same thing with that. Oh, maybe the movie
Right.
did come out. I can't remember, but it's like I don't know. It's like a weird kind of marketing thing, like make people leave people on a cliffhanger and then like make them really want it, and then they like have to something go to the movie
Mm,
or buy the merchandise or whatever.
yeah. So you don't know anything about the new Bleach story?
Nah, I haven't really looked into it. It didn't like it. It didn't really make me go like, whoa, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I mean, I enjoyed like being in that world, you know, and I kind of I've even searched quite a bit for stuff that might be similar to Bleach, but not found it. I quite liked the mythology, like the stuff about the swords and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how that whole samurai thing about how like the sword is this is your soul, but is like taken to
Mm,
another level where it has like a shape and a power, and then it has like a soul, like an actual like a living thing in it.
yeah.
So I kind of like searched around quite a lot for more stuff like that, but didn't really find anything.
Mm,
But yes, so no, I kind of like stuff that comes back later on rarely has like the original kind of
flavor.
depth, yeah,
Yeah.
flair, kind of like
Yeah.
that. Because you know, like people writing like especially their first manga or their first big manga, it's kind of like they're really like in the ideas. They're like, yes, I've got it. There's like a real like flame there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people who are like already famous and still writing the same manga like 30 years later, with maybe One Piece as like an exception,
Mm,
which still seems to be quite interesting, maybe. But even still, it's not as interesting as it was at the beginning because it's like there's no tension, you know.
yeah.
It's like that. I feel like people should just like
Uh,
move on to supporting younger artists or something,
okay.
or like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the same with singers
Younger,
and shit.
huh? With singers,
Manga artists.
among
Yeah,
others. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But it's the same with kind of like singers and actors. Like they get a bit like washed up.
Yeah. Mm,
They like lose the real like I don't know passion, I guess.
yeah. I was saying to my flatmate the other day, like you look at a movie from the 50s and 60s, and all the movie stars are like in their 40s and 50s, and it's really
Right.
uncommon now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, yeah,
Well, there
singers.
are like all ages kind of. But yeah, you become like a veteran or something, and then you like just do these like. Actually, I don't understand that shit. Like Christopher Walken and shit now keeps like doing these like doddery old man characters, and it's like, what the fuck? He used to be so cool, and now he's like, you
Yeah.
know that? Did you see that movie where they like steal the paintings?
No, I don't think so.
It's like him and like Morgan Freeman and someone else,
Yeah.
and they're like security guards at a museum, and
Yeah.
like each one of them is like obsessed with one artwork, and it turns out they're going to be moved to another museum, and so they're not going to be with them, so they like make this plot to like steal them and replace
Mm.
them with fakes so that they can keep the original ones. I don't fucking don't get it at all. It's retarded. But yeah, like it's also these like super like renowned actors just doing this like fucking doddery old man characters. It's like, what are
Yeah.
you doing? Like,
Mm.
I don't know, like someone with that much experience could be really contributing to the world or to the game, you know?
Yeah. It's just easy money.
Don't they have any like pride
Mm.
or like integrity?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too
Oh.
much media. Oh, we're gonna get cut off
Yeah.
kind of soon.
Um, it's too much media.
Yeah, I think there's too much media. It's kind of saturated.
Hmm.
Like, I know it's not really realistic to say we should just have the good stuff, but I don't know. Media, like media for media's sake, I think is stupid.
Right. Just
Like, I
making
think people,
just
sorry, you
making
go.
content for the sake of it.
Yeah, like making movies for the sake of it, making
Yeah.
music for the sake of it.
Mm.
Even like YouTube and shit has really gone overboard. Like, everyone's a fucking YouTuber now.
Mm.
Like, I mean, like, I know it's like the natural kind of flow of culture as well. But it's like everyone just jumps on the thing that's popular. Like everyone's like a rapper. Everyone's like an entrepreneur. Like everyone's like a whatever the next thing is. And it's like, but you're not that. Like you should leave that to the people who are really passionate about it and who want to like push for it, you know?
Mm. Yeah, I kind of see that, I guess.
But
I don't know.
like you don't
Yeah.
want to make digital art and design that's like what other people are doing.
No.
You want to like make the stuff that comes out of you naturally, kind of.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So if someone else like took up your style because they saw that it might be popular,
Mm.
even though they could have like their own style, and they probably do deep down somewhere, but they haven't like kind of unleashed it.
Yeah.
It would be stupid because it's kind of like it's taking away from you and it's taking away from them. And like they're only going to do like kind of mimicking your style. Like it's not
Yeah.
going to be what you're putting into it and what you're kind of like bringing into the world because it's
Mm.
authentic, you know.
Mm. So you're saying not enough people are authentic?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my number one
And there's
issue
too
in the
much
world, I
media.
think.
Yeah.
Well, there's too much media because of that, because everyone's trying to do something that they think is like this image of success or popularity and not
Mm.
what they, you know, what really drives them or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Should we do the Club Donk section?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite section.
Um, So we have a bunch of names that were submitted
Oh, really?
for the characters. Yeah.
For which ones?
I'll share my screen and bring them
Yeah,
up.
because we can't say if they don't have names.
Yeah.
Did you call it Club Donk or Donk Universe?
What?
Just now, this section. This section.
Club Donk.
Okay. The
These
universe
ones.
is coming soon. Oh, what? I haven't
Yeah.
even seen them.
Oh, okay.
Is that Iron Woman?
So for the dragon, we have Zul,
How do you spell it?
Zul,
Oh, yeah.
and Faye Umba.
Faye Umba.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got?
That's it for the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah. For the robot lady, we have Mabel, Marcy, and Tel Trayman.
Marcy.
Yeah.
Hold on. Mabel, Marcy.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
Tel Trayman.
Tel Trayman.
Tel Trayman.
Tel Trayman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds like a medication.
Yeah, but it's kind of robot-y too.
Yeah, I like it. And then for the
who's
pharaoh,
coming up with this shit?
just people on Twitter, our fans. For the
sick.
pharaoh,
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah. For the pharaoh, we have Neopatra, which I love. Teeling, the Prince, Johnny Tall, and Jerio.
Johnny Soul.
Johnny Tall.
Johnny Tall. I quite like that one.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
Jerio.
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right too.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And then for the green guy,
Yeah.
we have Norbert, Sprungle,
Sprungle.
Oogie, Gujo, and Job.
Are these from like a range of people?
Yeah.
They really catch the vibe, eh?
Yeah, they're good.
Cool. Well, let's take them under deliberation and we're going to announce them next time.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Yeah.
And what, do people like get a prize?
Well, on Twitter, I was like, you can win a free augmented trading card when we make them, but I feel like making them is going to be really expensive.
Oh.
But see the poster behind me?
Yeah.
The Club Donk one, like I have a bunch of those, so we could give those out.
What's the expensive part of making the card? Is it the card itself?
The augmented part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have to like pay someone to do it?
Like
$1,000. Is there no way to?
I
but then that's for every card, right? Like $1,000 for each design.
No, well, he was saying that we could fit like 4 characters that you swipe through on each card. So that kind of works with like each team being on one card. Yeah.
Is there no way you can do yourself or like your own version of it?
I could try. I just don't know anything about AR.
Yeah. But like there's probably like a how-to somewhere. The phone, the app or whatever just has to be able to read the image, right? and then connect it to like a page.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep it under consideration.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I have posters.
I mean, we could also just do trading cards,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll see. I reckon we can work around it. We can get something going.
Mm-hmm.
But posters is cool. The poster's really cool. I actually want one.
Yeah.
Kind of in the place where we're like decorating our house now because the renovations made a lot of progress.
And the new property.
Nah, it's where we're living, the old
Oh,
one.
okay. Oh, yeah.
New one, I just started taking bits off the walls and shit, and
Yeah.
destroying the termite nest that's in there
Oh, wow.
and burning it. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go this week and have like there's like a big steel drum, and I'm gonna like make a fire in it inside to like fill the house with smoke,
Oh, wow.
like to smoke them out or like to
Yeah.
kill them basically.
Yeah.
I've been doing it bit by bit, but I thought last time we did a fire in this barrel like outside and the smoke was like intense. So I was like, let's make a big fire in the house without
Okay.
burning the house down.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems like a
I
very,
really want to use like what?
yeah, it seems like quite a primitive way to get rid of something.
Well, we don't really want to use chemicals, you know?
Why?
Because they're toxic.
Okay.
And they last, you know, like they stay in things, like they stay in wood and soil and shit.
Yeah, right.
But you know, as a last resort, that's always there. You know, you can just spray the fuck out of it. But
Yeah.
why not try and do it the natural way, traditional way first? You know, like they used to have like fire inside the house in Japanese houses, and that was how they kind of combated moisture and bugs and like mold and rot and shit.
Like in a fireplace or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called like a irori. It's like a fire kind of pit thing, like on the, not a pit, but like a
Yeah.
fire box, like on the ground. And they did like tea and bits of cooking there and shit, I think.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
But the smoke was like a big part of like preserving the house as well.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm real into like simple natural mechanisms like that have like a lot of functions, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like in our garden at the moment. Oh, I picked up this turtle
No way.
like ages ago, like a few months ago. I picked up this turtle like on the road and brought
Yeah.
it home. And then for a while we had it in this kind of like metal tub thing. But it was a bit small, so I made this like enclosure and like made a smaller little mini pond kind of like in the garden. And then after I put it in the enclosure, we never saw it again. So I don't know where it is, but the pond is still there, right? And then like mosquitoes and shit started laying their eggs in it.
Yeah.
And then there's these like little worm things that are like mosquito babies. But then somehow frogs started laying their tadpoles in it. And now we've got tadpoles. We've got this like ecosystem brewing where like the tadpoles are in there and they eat firstly the mosquito babies like made the pond really clean because they eat like the scum and shit.
Yeah.
And now the tadpoles gonna starting to eat the mosquitoes. But then there's gonna be frogs, so they're gonna like be in the garden, like eat lots of the bugs and shit. You know,
That's
like
so
they create
cool.
this kind of like natural balance.
Yeah.
And then I think there's other layers, like birds come and they come try and eat the frogs, and then like
Yeah.
whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of a real primitive permaculture kind of thing.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I really like frogs,
Yeah.
especially since I watched like Naruto and he's got the whole frog thing. Yeah, cool. Well, I better go because
Yeah.
I've got this lunch thing. But
Okay.
that was cool. Good to talk to you.
Yeah. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'm a bit more like free schedule now, so I think we can talk a bit more often.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All
I'm gonna
right.
try and smash some more like low grade manga in the next couple of weeks too, so we can talk about that.
Yeah, cool. All right. See ya.
Cool. Talk to you soon.
Bye.